Hi YouTube, welcome to my home. As you all know, I'm a big fan of Bang & Olufsen products and I've been a collector for some years. And it's been a nice hobby of mine to enhance my collection. I bought and I sold some items, but I'm very happy with the items that I have at the moment. One of the fascinations that I've had in the past years was to be able to make my own covers. I know everybody, like, I mean, typically anybody that can afford Bang & Olufsen products, they're good to spend a couple of $100 here and there to customize their covers, maybe using skinny play or some other sources. But for example, the Beolab 5s, nobody's selling new covers, and unless you're willing to buy the whole casing, which is kind of rare now because Beolab 5s are discontinued and they've been off the market for some time. So finding new covers to put on your Beolab 5s can be a challenge. So some years ago, I ventured off to see what I could do to try to make my own cover. And I managed to do that, and you're able to see some of the videos. I'll put the link of that video where I have the cover on this Beolab 5. Basically what I did is this little plastic thing here, it can pop out. You can just pry it out of here. And then what I did is I bought some fabric of different, you can buy any kind of fabric as long as it's kind of stretchy and like you're able to stretch it a little bit. It's stretchy spandex feeling. And what you can do is you can cut it out in the shape of a cone and sew it. And at the bottom, you can put an elastic band around the bottom of it. What happens is that the bottom will go under here, and you'll see nicely, it'll grab it firmly. And because the fabric is stretchy, it has to stretch over this. You can slip it over the whole discs and come here. And then the top of it, which is here, kind of like an unfinished look, will go under this plate, and then you can squeeze the plate down. With the plate, you have to be a little bit careful because it has some plastic pins, which are a little bit flimsy. And if you don't set it right, those plastic pins can break. It's not a big deal per se, but you know, you want to preserve your product properly. So yeah, and I made it, and you can see from the videos that I've made, I made a red cover, I made a zebra print. They come out pretty nicely. And as long as the fabric is not too thick and is breathable, it will not affect the power or the quality of the speaker's sound. Particularly with the Beolab 5s, the base is pointed downwards, so there's no blockage. And if the fabric is thin enough for the mid-range and whatnot, you don't get it impacted at all. I did the same thing for my Beolab 9s, and my mistake was the fabric was a bit too thick, and it didn't work. It made the speaker vibrate. And then again, I tried it again with a thinner fabric, and that time it worked, and I succeeded. I have made covers for the Beoplay A9 as well, and other speakers that I've had, and I quite like doing it. You have to have a bit of a sewing skill. It's not a big deal. Some countries, I think it's very cheap. You can probably get a seamstress. You just need to know the sizes and the dimensions. So I'm going to give you the size for the Beolab 5, what you need to do. The top of the cone that you're going to make from this fabric is going to be approximately 36 centimeters or 14 inches. The bottom of the cone fabric is going to be approximately 24 inches, or say about 60 centimeters. And the reason why this is scrunched up is because I have an elastic band in there, and the length of the elastic should be approximately 100 centimeters or 1 meter, or say about 39 inches. Okay, So that elastic band will be around there. I'll put all of this in the comments of the video and you can review it. The height of the fabric, you're looking at approximately, you're looking at about, here it shows about 32 inches, but I think that you need to go about, it's about 23 inches, but you need to go about 23 or 24 inches so that you can bend it upwards and sew it. It has to have enough length so that the top will go under that plastic shell that I spoke about. And that's basically it. Thank you for listening to my video, and I hope you enjoy.